The changes revealed in these budgets will likely affect your financial life. Let's unpack this budget together. The good news is a pay rise. Minimum wage is going up across the board. Amazing, right?
Welcome to the FAM Podcast, a podcast about finance and mental health, teaching you good monetary habits to increase your income and improving your relationship with money, all while helping you with your mental well-being. And now here's your host, Brimo Moru.
Hello guys, Brimo here. Welcome back to the FAM Podcast. In today's video, I will be talking about something totally different. In today's episode, we are unpacking the latest UK budgets, a crucial one at that. Whether you are a worker, a parent, a pensioner, or even a business owner, the changes revealed in these budgets will likely affect your financial life. I will help you understand what to expect regarding these budgets so you can make an informed decision in moving forward. Are you ready? Let's unpack this budget together. It's going to affect every one of us if you're living in the UK. For workers on low pay, the good news is a pay rise. Minimum wage is going up across the board. With those aged from 21 and over, you are seeing a boost to £12.21 per hour starting in April next year. Amazing, right? This increase may help some households breathe a little bit easier, but with higher costs across the board, question, will it be enough? However, with this wage increase comes a bigger burden on employers, especially small businesses. While this helps workers directly, it may impact hiring and job stability as companies or business owners manage these rising costs. For some, the increase is a lifeline. For others, there's a concern that job opportunities may shrink as businesses adjust to these additional expenses because they have to obey the law and make sure the minimum wage is £12.21. So if you're ready for this information, don't forget to subscribe to the FAM Podcast. Stay tuned because we are not done yet. We are diving into changes in inheritance tax, capital gains, and everyday expenses. This episode could be essential for someone you know. So take a moment to share it, help them stay informed too. So let's talk about taxes on wealth, property, and alcohol. Inheritance tax rates remain at 40%, but from 2027, pension savings will be included in taxable estates, potentially affecting about 8% of estates. Additionally, certain exemptions on high-value assets will be adjusted. I will explain in a minute. For families looking to pass down generational wealth, this change may mean less inheritance, particularly for those with substantial pension savings. On the other hand, capital gains tax is increasing from 10% to 80% for basic rate taxpayers and from 20% to 24% for higher rate taxpayers. Wow. This, along with a rise in stamp duty for second homes and buy-to-let properties, could discourage property investment. These changes could create a ripple effect in rental markets, potentially pushing up rents if landlords exit the market or reduce investment because they also want to make profit. So the burden indirectly falls on you and I who are renting property or who has got a landlord because they don't want to make losses. So, tobacco. With tobacco taxes rising and new flat rates on vaping, these lifestyle costs are set to increase. Just stop vaping, stop smoking instead. Additionally, no drug alcohol will see a tax hike Why draft drinks get slight reduction? Can you imagine? For those who are already feeling the pinch of this inflation, this could mean even fewer luxuries in their budgets because you have to pay for them. So if you smoke, drink a lot, you vape a lot, and you buy these things with your hard-earned money, the price is going to go up. So you have to review your expenses and your budgets in a way that it will suit you. All right. So let's talk about increased bus fare for ordinary people. How about Rachel? Single bus fare in England will rise to £3 in 2025. This adds another layer to the cost of living, particularly for those who rely on public transport. While London and Manchester keep lower rates due to special funding, many across the UK will feel this increase as additional financial burden. Yeah, that's the way it goes. On fuel duties and income tax threshold, fuel duties remain frozen, extending the 5p per litre cut. Additionally, income tax threshold will stay the same until 2028, meaning wage increase could push some into higher tax brackets. This measure means that while fuel costs remain stable, many could face a tax squeeze if they earn just a little more. That's still going to be a struggle. Let's dive into education, benefits, and pension. We could say private school fees is going to go up. Parents with children in private schools will see a 20% VAT on fees starting January 2025. That's so early. Schools may increase fees to accommodate this, making private education even more expensive. We are paying for these budgets, man. We are paying for it. For families already balancing high educational costs, this may mean reconsidering private schooling or budgets tightly. In the area of benefits, universal credits and other benefits are set to rise by 1.7%, in line with inflation. Additionally, state pension will increase, though many pensions will lose their winter fuel payment due to budget cuts. This may be a mixed blessing, if you ask me, for pensioners. Higher regular income but less support for winter heating, potentially creating additional challenges in colder months. It's already getting cold now. This is winter approaching. Personally, how am I navigating through these budgets as a family man? Hearing all these changes can be really overwhelming, but let's break down some proactive ways we can manage this cost of living. Here is my approach. Budget adjustments. I'm reassessing my spending priorities, especially in light of potential price hikes. I plan to focus more on essential and cut back on non-essential to stay prepared. I'm going to increase my financial buffer here. Building a larger emergency fund is crucial right now. With rising costs, I'm aiming to add a bit more to my savings each month to provide a cushion. I will also be exploring additional income sources. Diversifying income can be a game changer right now, especially in times of economic pressure. I'm thinking of taking on side projects, side hustle, to offset many of these bills. Unexpected costs coming from different angles. I will also think of smart investment. With capital gains taxes increasing, I'm carefully reviewing any planned investment to ensure they align with long-term goals without risking unnecessary losses. I will also maintain a positive mindset. I'm working to stay focused and resilient. Inflation and budget changes can feel heavy, but with thoughtful planning, I know we can make it through. Let's weigh the gains, the losses. This budget brings a complex blend of support and sacrifice, from pay rise for low-income workers to tax hike for high earners. Each measure has its own impact, and implications. It's a budget of tough choices designed to address rising costs while also asking sacrifices from different segments of the society. Either way, you are going to plan carefully because the budget isn't that friendly. It requires your attention. So guys, if today's discussion shed light on the upcoming changes, make sure you subscribe to the Farm Podcast for more episodes that keep you informed on finance, policy changes, and practical money tips. Share this episode with friends, family, or colleagues who might be impacted by these shifts about these new budgets, and let us know what part of the budget has you most concerned. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear your thoughts and answer questions in an upcoming episode. If you have any concern about the latest budget and you live in the UK and you work so hard, the taxes are coming, let us know, comment below. We know it's not a very easy budget. It's affecting you, it's affecting me. And this is the time we have to carefully plan our finances and budget wisely. At the end of the day, it's your money, it's your well-being, and you plan your money carefully so that you'll be able to navigate through this period. And don't forget, personal finance is personal and your mental well-being is priceless.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the FAM Podcast. We hope you learned something valuable today. Be sure to subscribe wherever you heard this podcast so you never miss a future episode. And remember, health is wealth, and wealth is health. We'll see you next time.